Theme song.
The warm glow of a cold evening in Clanfolk. Did I just see a minus 29? What does that mean? Oh my goodness. I feel like things are not going well for some of these places, but this reputation looks pretty good. The Mackenzies, hopefully they come and visit again, and we can trade some of our wares with them and have a nice life. Welcome back to Clanfolk. Welcome back to our cold and dark and super frozen freezer, our warm and inviting kitchen. I actually really kind of like how the bordering worked out. It's not super symmetrical, but neither is the kitchen. But hey, you know what? Neither is life. We are currently dealing with a full-on straw shortage, so that's something I want to work better on next summer, which I believe, it's winter day 6, so the spring will be here shortly, and we will be able to get some grass again. I'm definitely concerned about the longevity of my animals, as we are out of hay. I think some of them eat grain, so we have, there's uses 10 hay trough left, so maybe it's just the rooster eating there occasionally, so that should be okay. And then the grain trough is easy to fill up, I believe, with the amount of grain that we have lying around. So that should be good. Food stocks are sitting at a healthy 16. I'd love it to be better, but I'm not worried because we have... Oh! That's significantly less flour than I thought I had. So I guess I'm a tiny bit worried. But again, I don't know. Yeah, we got some dough there. I'm going to say I'm not too worried. We should probably put some more stews on the list. What do we have in here? We got 10 bowls, 10 empty bowls here. We have 1 raw meat. Okay, so we need... Yeah, I think we should just make a bunch of stews. So we have enough meat, I think, to make 10 stews. We have buns, or dough, for a baker's half dozen, or a regular man's half dozen of buns. Let's do that. Let's order up 6 bread. Let's go over here and order up 6 stews. All right? And we'll just stay on top of that. So we have the dough. Yeah, we have the dough, so that's going to be fine. Now, this has a auto... We're going to turn off the priority boost here because as you've been roasting me in the comments, and you know what? Again, I'm pushing back on you roasting me in the comments, but you are right to roast me in the comments. I will say that much. I'll even turn that boost off. The reason you're right to roast me in the comments is because even the developers themselves have said to not overuse the task list. Now, speaking of tasks, 26, baby! We have gotten on top of a lot of things, but it's actually, I'm going to say, not necessarily because of me. It is actually because a very large Clanfolk update has rolled out. Now, I'm going to try to get through this. It's a wall of text, but it's all very useful. Also, what temperature are we doing here? Are these going to be... Come on. I suppose actually I could, because I don't want these to freeze people at night, but you know what I could do? That's about to turn naturally back to water, so we're fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read this wall of... Let's get some clay being mined there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to read this wall of text to you here, because this is a very interesting update, so you'll have to bear with me. Let's get this traveler a home. Come in and have a rest, if you may. Need some large rocks. Okay, let's get some large rocks mined from here. Could be like 5 of those, thanks. Okay, yeah, see, I've started playing and already the tasks are up. Doctoring. Who needs doctoring? Oh no, Samuel, are you not okay? Samuel, what do you need? I swear I'm going to explain what the new event is, or not the new event, the new update is, but I'm just worried about health. Well fed, 4 per second. His health did go down quite a lot, actually. I didn't even notice that. You really got to check on these people a lot. Warmth is nominal, but decreasing a little bit. We're looking at 11 degrees. 11 degrees here in the middle of the winter. Maybe it's because he was sleeping in here when I accidentally opened the vent to the whole world. I'm not sure. His health is going up by 4 per second. Although, hang on, 3161 of 3161. So, maybe that is his max health because he's a little tiny baby. Man, he grows up slow. They grow up slow, don't they? Isn't that the expression they always say? Also, just love that he's bundled up. I like this little fur tunic and fur hat. What a little cutie. We love Clanfolk, don't we? Now, this is my favorite part, the evening. You see the light coming through there like that? Oh, that's just wonderful. So we need some clay to keep going on these clay bricks. We have a lot, so hopefully some to sell. If the salesman comes through, we can buy some hay, hopefully. 14 days of food left, which will bring us right into the summer. So again, I'm not overly worried about our food stocks. They are well temperaturized in there. let's talk the update. It was a big update, and they have revamped the task list priority system. This is the new system, according to the text on Steam here. If you've read it already, just skip forward a couple minutes into the video. The skills, the character's skills and priorities will work together to create the task ordering. So this means that you should not have to touch the skill priorities very often and instead manipulate task priorities more. Now, I still think you want to touch them so that you can kind of have maybe more dedicated hunting in your tribe. You can push people to skill up more at certain things, I would say. But so a very high task priority will be seen by more people and sooner, right? The rule is to jump in front of a higher priority skill. The task needs to be one priority level higher than a task for the higher skill. So if that makes any sense, basically, it's like if there's a huge, okay, let's see, where's my hauling? Like if I max out something hauling, Lilius here, who's a maxed hauler, is gonna default to that. Even if hunting, and she's maybe closer to hunting, I believe if I put that, a hunting on a forced order and hauling on a forced order, she'll be like, oh, I'm going to go back to the village and do the hauling kind of thing. So reports on this new system so far have been positive, but it's an adjustment for people who understand number 2 really well. Number 2, okay, so in the old thing, the old way of ordering things, which was localized inside of skill ordering, was what he's referring to there. I would like to hear your thoughts as well in the forum. So if you kind of don't like this new system, I kind of like it, by the way, then definitely hit him up in the forums because they're very active there. Now, the other thing... It's the morning of day 7. I believe day 7 is around the peak of how cold it's going to get during the winter. I'm not 100% sure. I think that's what they were saying. Day 7 is the spicy one usually. Maybe it randomizes now. I'm not sure. But the other thing that was mentioned about the priority boosting is they are looking to make priority boosting smarter. Now, as you know from the last gameplay videos you've seen of me playing this, you'd think, oh, I'm excited because I like to manage my logistics by using priority boosting. And they said there's an upgrade to it now, so it's soon to be called emergency boosts. They used to be all equal and picked by the next available unit based on distance, but now they're weighed by the unit's own skill priorities. So this means in general, the more correct/skilled person for the job will work on the priority boost rather than just anybody. That being said, and now here's where I feel attacked, priority boosts are not a good long-term solution. Whoops. Let's pause for a second here because I believe I ordered a bunch of buns. I ordered 6 bread. But now my inventory, I was looking at this earlier, my inventory is saying no dough. So maybe the task failed? Oh no, there's some bread here. There's 2 breads just sitting here. So they must have made... Oh wait, maybe it's... Hang on, maybe it's... No, I don't understand. I don't understand where that dough went. So we've got 2 breads here and 6 stews remaining. They have some charcoal missing, but other than that, they have enough for 1. So she's about to make one of the stews. So weirdly, we must have made some bread. I don't know. Maybe the dough failed or something. There's something weird going on there where I lost my numbers. I'll have to like micro it and watch it. But where I feel bad is he was like, yeah, this is not a long-term solution, okay? Task, you can't just force this to get done and like all the time. And I honestly was running a lot of this production that way as well. So they are really meant to be used quickly to achieve a task and then turned off since they completely bypass the normal task selection procedure and are very inefficient long-term. Whoops. What is that, exactly how solid content plays things? Whoops. I mean, at the start of this video, it was down to 20 tasks, and now look at us. All the way back up to 50. We'll be at like 400 before the summer. The combination of large numbers of tasks and large number of boosts to complete tasks seems to be the root of many of complaints about the AI not doing what is told. I'm looking at ways to make it more clear that large task counts and boost overuse is dangerous because of idiots like me who make videos where we use it constantly. So anyway, he's really trying to be clear that that is definitely not how it's supposed to work. I'm actually going to like basically roof this thing off. We don't have the hay, so we just kind of build... This is like building this in pieces here as we go. I think we need some more stones. Yeah, let's keep the large stones going. And then let's order up some more stonage here. Let's make that like a 10. How are we doing for branches? 500 branches left. It's winter 7. Logs-wise, all the logs are over here. Honestly, we really should rethink this stone pile thing. I'm actually going to move this one. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move this, store that for moving. I'm going to move that over there. This log pile, I'm going to move this bad boy right to here so that it's all just like all the wood happens along there, because this is a bit silly that I've placed so many weird structures over here. I think the idea was that eventually people would haul it over there, but this is very stupid of me. Anyway, what I think is now been added to this is an experimental feature called task chaining. This is used to have jobs serviced in groups. There was a problem of people cutting a single tree, then dragging the logs home right after due to hauling being a higher priority than lumber. Or perhaps there was a new boost task that becomes available. Anyhow, now most jobs types will try to chain to the same task nearby. The Clanfolk do get fixated on similar tasks nearby, though, so it is much better to select 10 trees to chop versus 1,000, or else that unit will be locked down for a very long time once they start chopping. So I really do like that, and it does mean that I need to be less crazy when I try to, get every mushroom, but it will actually help me get a lot of mushrooms in those emergency states where we are running really low on food, and I really need them to focus on that rather than, get one mushroom, go home, think about your life, and etc., etc. Let's hire this worker to work for us a little bit here. And, there's a trader here. Oh, thank goodness. We can buy some straw here. That's great. Let's buy some hay. I don't think we need the oats sheaf. Let's try to make some of our money back, though, by being good neighbors and selling some clay tiles and stuff. There we go. I feel like that was a good... here, let's sell a bit of bark mulch. There we are. Ask you to leave. I feel like that was a good trade, hopefully. Let's get this straw dealt with. You know what? Honestly, muscle memory. I went over here and I was like hovering over the priority boost button. Needed bread. Okay, yeah, this bread order went weird. I could have sworn we had enough bread. So we've made the stew. Let's just cancel out this stew because we don't have the... well, we do have the flour, I guess. So we could just go ahead here and get that done at some point. That's a 5. I'm going to boost that a little bit. Again, I think where we're at now... Another trader has arrived. Okay. I think where we're at... Oh, wait. Hang on. Hang on, though. Let's focus on this for a second. We could have our chicken situation solved. So we've got a rooster here, and she's selling... Oh, no. Oh, I sold my bags. I'm going to buy that back. She's selling a hen. Inventory male, female 1. Okay, so we're going to buy this hen because it was so cheap anyway. And this goat... We've got a nanny goat, and we've got, over here, we've got a billy goat. So let's go and buy this nanny goat, which I think, again, like I said, Barbara goat. Let's sell that. Let's buy those eels because we got the money. Let's sell a bunch of our stones because they really just take up a lot of room. Make a lot of money back. Okay, good luck carrying all the... Here, buy those eggs. Good luck carrying all those stones. It was a pleasure doing trade with you. We got another trader here. How much iron do we have? Yeah, why not? Let's grab some iron while we're here. Sell you a bit of charcoal, not much. Let's sell that no, I don't really want to sell anything else to you, so we're going to have you leave now, but thank you for that. This was some good trades. Now, we maybe have, if we can get this pullet to a lady pullet before this rooster becomes a senior rooster. See, is it a 1 per second? It's a 1 per second change. I don't think it's possible. Darn. Well, hey, at least we've got a billy goat and a nanny goat, which are both adults and both maybe going to start making some goat babies, and then we can get maybe goat's milk, but at least we got some hides there. So for my shed that I wanted to build out here, I think we're kind of heading in a good direction. Okay, looks like we got some good favorable things here. So yeah, overall, what do you guys think of the new updates, the task chaining, and the new priority system? I think, honestly, to me, both make sense. I think I think the new changes are exactly what obviously I need as far as a player, but also I do think that's a kind of a good way for things to go. Now to finish this home, I do need some hay. So if I want to do the same roof type. What other roofing do I have? We could do tile roofs. It's just they're so expensive. The stone roof I quite like, but it's also very expensive. Looks good though, doesn't it? And then this is like a wood roof, isn't it? Let's see. What do we have here? Wood roof. How expensive is the wood roof? Maybe that's easier to get done. Planks and nails. It's not terrible. We could do a wood roof over here just for fun. Need a bit more clay, apparently. Man, we always need clay. I think there's... Surely... in ideas here, there was like a clay mine or something like that we can just have like an auto task. Maybe I missed it. It's in here somewhere. I mean, it might be easier to look through the production. If I was them, I'd put it near the clay bin. Like, once we unlock that, we should be able to do a clay mine or something. Anything I haven't unlocked yet? Oh, whatever this is. Cured flax stem. We need to get on that today. That should be a big thing. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, lots to do, lots to keep working on. And I think we need to get, I think the hide thing should be the next big thing this summer that we want to work on. Yeah, get those clays. Get those clays. Oh, perfect. That got moved. Okay, great. So let's try moving this. I don't know what it'll do to all the logs that are on it. Maybe it moves it all together. Hey, wait, hang on. Looks like there's a service side. Okay, yeah. So let's move it so that the service side is there. That little circle. Okay, perfect. Needed one large rock. Okay, we still need large rocks. Okay. So, like, ask for 10 of these, which actually adds a lot of tasks, I know. And let's go for... Wait, what's our auto supply of 50? So that means we must have 50 in our inventory. Is that true? Ingredients. Stone block 7. So why is the auto supply thing not... Okay, let's go like 20. Repeat the build queue. Auto build. Automatically build any missing items if the build queue is empty. See, that's what I didn't understand, and why it always just orders up 2 if my request is for there to be 50. Then it orders up 2 a day. Like, I don't quite understand how that works. In the meantime, this seems to be working fine. Kind of want to catch it working. It orders up another 2. It should just order up... Anyway, that doesn't matter. If you think you know how that works better, feel free to educate me in the comments below. But I think... I mean, honestly, yes, am I amazing at the game? Probably not amazing, but am I pretty good at the game? You better believe it. Like, it's going pretty good. Let's be honest. This colony is doing well. Let's break these branch piles down, because I want to start having more... Actually, no, hang on. I want to have start having more... wait, cancel the breakdown. Oh, no. Yeah, okay, there we go. I want to have more dedicated branch piles near fires and stuff like that. So we got a branch pile in here, a branch pile there. Let's actually move this branch pile right into this nook over here. Just put a branch pile, a nook here, so we can get a nice fireplace going there. And then this branch pile, we could put, I mean, heck, let's even store it for moving. Let's put it in there. Near the bed. It's a little weird spot to put it, but eventually I'd love to have these filled, because that one's not going to get filled very easily if it's so far away. Some of these branch piles are tucked away, but I'd just like to have branch piles kind of everywhere where they become useful, rather than just in one central location. That's, you know, we're learning. Masonry place, we'll keep that here, even though we don't tend to fill it up very easily, but like maybe we just move it, just like tidy up a little bit. That's kind of the nature of this episode, maybe a little bit of tidying going on. Oh yeah, that's where we wanted to put our stone blocks. That's right. Okay, that's good. Yeah, let's keep it coming on those stone blocks. Thank you very much. So as not to use too much of my straw, and because it's going to be hard to get some early days, I'm actually just going to go for a wood... hang on, let's think about this. This should be a straw roof, to be honest. A hay roof, rather. Just so it matches this whole situation. I really want it to match, and I also think the difference in roof types might, like, you know, look kind of cool. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go roof, wood roof right here. So we can get started at least, building. There. Then I'm going to go hay roof here, which is going to use up all that hay. I got to be careful. Let's see how much hay that is. 28 times... So whatever 28 times 280 hay. So we only have 125 straw, I mean. But do we have any hay? Yeah, we don't. Obviously, it would say we had hay. Okay, so that's the plan now. By the way, I love these stumps swaying in the wind. That has got to be a pretty powerful wind right there. But I think that's what we're going to do. Yeah, it's going to go through our hay a little bit. Maybe we can actually, like, V some of these ones, so it's just not a full waste of our resources here. I wouldn't mind getting this done sooner rather than later, so we can get this this whole situation, this compost, in its own space. So we'll put a door there as well. Another traveler would like to join, so let's rent a bed to this traveler. Do we have any? Okay, this worker here, we like the worker. Let's give the worker another day or two here before we see them off, because we have the money, we have the coins, and again, thank you for your comments, because now I know that that workers continue to drain our resources, just like I continue to drain my poor people's ability to get any tasks done. Although in my defense, these hauling tasks are... I mean, isn't that kind of on them? If I'm being 100% honest. Do I have a... where's my skill list? I have a dedicated hallsman, Lilius, who's now probably in bed, yeah, but I don't know. I gotta let this thing cook for a bit because it's just so hard to stay on top of tasks. But I am looking at a fairly well-organized colony, if I do say so myself. I'm just worried about the summer, where there's gonna be massive amounts of farming tasks. And this was 20 at the start of the episode. What happened? A nice little winter break here, and Francis comes by, willing to sell us a very nice haul here. Finally, some more chickens. 2 hens, which are adults, early adults, and 1 rooster. So I'm no longer worried about this senior transition here, and I'm going to buy all 3 of them, because here's the thing. If it doesn't work, and we don't have enough food for them, well, we can always just, like, sacrifice them, you know what I mean, and get some food out of them. If they don't have food in them, we can get food out of them, is what I'm saying. And I'm starting to think, yeah, see, look, they eat the grain at the grain trough. I don't think they eat the hay trough. I don't know which, I think it's maybe these animals that eat hay. But the chickens just need grain, and we have grain to feed them, so I feel like that's an okay trade, and a very valuable trade at that. Now, is there anything I can sell him? He wants all my flax seeds. Let's do the usual sale of stones. We're actually kind of starting to get low on stones, which is, I mean, it's fine. It's fine. We can sell stones. And we'll sell a bit of this. And we're not selling our beautiful cow because at some point that cow is going to become leather. But I think that is going to go a long way to making us friends with the Mackenzie clan. Okay, let's take a look here. What are we at right now? Mackenzie clan is at 82 of 100. Let's see if that goes up. We'll check it in a few days and see if it went up after that trade. Meanwhile, I think you're probably all watching this episode and kicking your monitors or something, screaming at me because I used all the hay we just bought to build a little bit of the roofing. I'm just really impatient when it comes to these buildings. I want to get this one done so that we can start designing the tannery, I guess you could call it, that's going to go out back here. It's a very smelly building, so I want to put it out back here. And I want to get that built as soon as possible. But first, we got to get this new home built, simply because I want some more people to move in. So nice to watch them scurrying around and getting things done. We've got some flax stems over here. Still haven't gotten around to, what was it again? Steeping them? What did I have to do? I had to do something to them. Cure them. I had to cure them. I didn't have to steep them. It's not flax tea. I haven't got around to doing that yet, but other than that, I just really like watching all of the activity going on and all the various things. It's really nice to see people chopping wood and getting things done. The task list is now down to 38, with most of those being hauling tasks. So we've got our dedicated hauler doing her best. The mining here, I've got this started kind of mining. Also, by the way, really love this tool where you left click on something and it tries to kind of guess what order you might want, and then you can easily just pull up a gather stones order, spread it out, and then make that order, global or whatever. It's just a really great way. I don't have to go into my task list and find it and then put mine mountains. Really, really convenient. I like that tool, and I'd love to see that in other colony simulators. We'll just try to get rid of these mountain roofs as they mine. Get a lot of stone out of this, so I think maybe our tannery could be built out of stone. Regardless, we'll make sure that this all... let's just free up the rest of this now and be done with it here. And do we have a door there? Let's do the same door here. Let's be that. And then let's go grab ourselves a couple of windows, some stone windows, and put a stone window in there probably. And where else? It looks like I kind of like... stone windows. Let's go 1, 2 over their bedroom, just like I used to have. So wait, is that one there? There we go. Okay, there we go. A stone window there. We'll get a stone window. Can't really do one there, so we'll just do it near where the fireplace, will be. Like there. Then let's go ahead and buildings, objects, I think. I can never remember where all these things are. Cooking. Stone fireplace. We'll get a stone fireplace in here. There we are. That's very nice. Oh, a traveler has arrived. Okay, well, let's rent them a bed. We have 11 days, now 10 days of food. I think that's fine. I'm not too worried about that food situation. And then what do we do? Cobblestone and then wood in the back. Okay, that looks really nice. Let's copy that. Cobblestone and wood in the back. Perfect. Need a chamber pot. Okay, we better build some chamber pots, I think. Let's order up 4 of those. There we are. We will probably be okay for heat and things, but I do notice that we've run out of branches, so I have to get a bunch of branch order chops here, and I raised this to an 8 for auto hauling and for, you know, getting work done. But we are definitely, I mean, it doesn't feel good to be out of branches, but overall, I think we have 164 logs. I think we should be okay, just as long as old Hugh keeps up with his chopping. You can really build things quite quickly when you have a lot of resources stocked up. I mean, we're low on planks now, but we ripped through those planks and got the floor placed in the winter, which, I mean, maybe I should take a building penalty for that, but I don't know. We got it done, so what do you want from me? In the meantime, here we're going to continue, you know, roofing this off in the summer. However, we do have our little mulch floor down, and we have kind of like a compost area. So I'm going to go over here and click on my compost items and store them for moving so that we can bring them over here and continue with a nice little compost factory, I guess you would call it. Little spots of grass and some slight hints of green start to peer through the snow, as I believe the snow appears to be melting. What are we? We're 6 degrees. What is that, a Canadian summer out here? We do have, I did see that for a second there. Somebody's hungry. I think we're out of something. Neglect. Hen. Current task. Brood. Okay, so we're getting some chickens being laid. Okay, this is great. Yeah, we need to get on top of our hay. That needs to be a big focus, I think, next year. The grain trough is doing okay. The hay trough is empty. You know, we're gonna just have to, yeah, oh, and that's the other thing, too. Those torches use straw. I thought they used branches. Makes sense that they use straw. So there's a lot going on here that we need to, like, get on top of, and one of those big things is hay. So I'm thinking, like, I don't know, maybe that's what we need to farm down here. We could build out another farm through the summer, because this is going to make a lot of wheat, I believe, through it, through the summer. And then we've got our berry bushes here, and then our trees for planks and stuff here, which I'd love to really kind of focus on planting a lot more of this summer. I think, yeah, this is going to be the summer of our discontent. The summer of their discontent, but the summer of my content, where we farm and farm like crazy. Wood roof here. Let's go wood roof. Let's add another layer. I'm trying not to, I don't know, I'm just addicted to this number being as low as I can get it, so I try not to just go like, build the whole roof. So we'll just get this done in pieces. But I think that's roofed over, so now this won't get ruined if I ask them to build them a wardrobe for whoever the lucky couple is going to be. And let's copy up, like, let's get a flute rack. Just like this as well. They've got a stack for the branches there. Let's get that floor mat right at the doorway here. Which I'm not sure. Did we do that right? I guess we did. I guess it's the correct setup for that. Okay, oh, they already got that. Right, got that. Okay, let's get a bathtub in there. Right near the fireplace. So you can have your fires and, you know, watch your loved ones warm up by the fire while you take a bath. I guess that's a little creepy. Oh, let's get a couple of windows back here as well. That's going to look real nice. So one off there. That's good there. And yeah, like I said, just nice. When you get that task list low, it's just nice watching things get done. It is a good feeling to watch. Where is this plank stack going to go? Where do we need it is the real question. Nowhere, really. We could always just get 4 planks out of it. There we go. Turn that into 4 planks immediately. I love it. All right, what do we have up here? 5 sacks. Why are those put there? Shouldn't they just be placed in a... You know what I mean? Just like in a random cupboard or something? No, I guess they don't put sacks there. So there's just really nowhere else to put the bags. So they just put them in the general stockpile. But what was this? Oh, yeah, I guess I did turn it on for sacks. This area here is a yes for sacks. I kind of want another general... I don't know. We'll just do something like this. And then we're going to go put nothing here. Sacks can go here. And maybe some other stuff. I don't know. Not chamber pots. I don't know. Nails or something, whatever. Just not worry about that for now. Just to kind of clean up our logistics a bit. I mean, we're not even really using this for anything else, so let's remove this stockpile. There we are. That created 5 more haul tasks, I bet, but it's worth it in the end. We need some twine. We need more nails. We're low on nails, so let's order up another 100 or so nails. Do we have the iron for it? Not very much. How much ore do I have? 25, so I could probably get another 5 ingots out of that. Ingots, that's how I say that, by the way. That's how I've decided to say that. Oh, heavens. It's the evening of the first day of spring, and Nanny Goat, or as I like to call her, Barbara Goat, has died of old age. So we did not get any baby goats. out of that. And I wasn't paying close enough attention, so I didn't get a chance to give it the old slaughter so that, you know, we could eat it and stuff. Where is that goat? Has it been placed in a corpse pile already? Can we at least, you know, eat it? Like, if something dies of old age, can you still eat it? And I'm not talking like humans. I'm talking like, let's say in real life, if you had a farm, could you eat an animal that died of old age? I think I have my answer. Let's be honest here. Okay, let's take a look. Is anybody else near the end of their, you know, beautiful lives? Juvenile, adult. And you're almost going to turn into a senior rooster. But I think I now have another rooster who's young, so we're going to get lots of chickens now. The billy goat didn't have a chance to make another goat, sadly. Thought we were going to have a big goat family. And this cow is going to become a senior at some point, so we might just want to slaughter it. But, yeah, I think the call of the tannery is becoming stronger by the day. Sadly, the task list has gone up because 75 farming tasks have come out of nowhere, and I'm about to add to more because I want to keep pushing our trees here. So we're going to keep planting trees, rows of trees here, which is a lot of tasks, I know, but again, I just want to fill this with trees that we can start to harvest. And I think they'll auto-harvest when they're fully grown, right? I think that's the plan with these trees. So that'll provide, hopefully, a steady supply of... we gotta get some more clay here of wood in the future. Okay, let's mine this clay. Let's get rid of this stockpile. We don't really need this stockpile around anymore. And this stockpile is our just like an open pile of bodies near the water that we fish. I think that's totally fine. We've got 9 days of food left, so let's do like a quick raw fish. 49 and 49%. Okay, yeah, so let's fish out some raw fish out of there. They're working on the farming tasks, but there's a lot. We have a lot of fertilizer, so this shouldn't be a problem. There's like fertilizer just all over the colony. Some of it is obviously rotting, but you know, what do you want from me? We'll get to that in a second. Actually, is there any cut grass jobs that we can send people on? Again, I know it's early, and I just told them I wouldn't. Dawn. Oops. Let's go up here and talk to Dawn. He's arrived, and he might want to work for us. We have the money. We might as well hire him to get on top of some of these farming tasks. I will say the new update, like, they are on top of it a little faster than normal. They're on top of it, I mean, or than it used to, in my humble opinion, at least. Okay, let's take a look at our growth here. 52%. It's probably not going to get much out of that. Hay, 0. Okay. How do we get hay? We just have to wait until it's older, I think, until it's fully grown, and then we can get some hay. But maybe the reeds can be turned into hay? Is that a thing, I believe? Do I have any reeds? Why does it give oat, flax, no hay? Give us some hay. I'm just going to try it. We're just going to slice up those reeds and see what we get out of it and see if we can get on top of this hay situation. Well, this bustling colony certainly got a hold of the tasks pretty quickly. We're down to 30, so 17 of those are cleaning tasks. This is a efficient little colony now. And if we go to our fertilizer overlay, we see that there's a lot being fertilized here. I'm not sure if this is, like, what do we have here? Tilled soil, stubble. So I think I need to go in here and be like, hey, clear the stubble. And I guess, I'm not really sure. I kind of really don't know what stubble, like, I know what it is, but I'm just like, I'm not unsure of like what its job is or like how bad it is for us or something. Then crops, I think we're going to go with oats for oat grain. I don't think we need flax. Oat grain, actually that raises a good point here. We have a lot of hay seed and flax seed. Oh, okay, so that's our problem. We don't have any more oat grain. What the heck even? We have oat flour. So we're going to have to be careful next time, and maybe we're going to go here and say disallow oat grain in the future, because I bet they just ate through our stocks in the winter, and that could be a problem for, like, planting here. Okay, they're getting through these tasks, but like I said, like, if we don't have oat grains, then I guess what we need to do is start threshing some. Oat grain out of oats sheaf. Okay, do we have any oats sheafs? Inventory, ingredients. Oats sheafs. Oh, we got so many. Okay, I'm not worried then. So let's do oat grains. Let's do, like, so many. So many oat grains. Get me some oat grains, because it is time to get our oats upplanted. We've rented a bed to Catherine, another visitor. We now have 2 visitors staying. 2 workers are still working for us, actually, which I think I'm going to keep them just for a few more nights, but before we run out of gold, I will send them on their way, especially if they're eating our food. I have no idea. In the meantime, I think what I'd like to do is grab the floors here. Let's grab another dirt path. Bring it down to about here. Oh, can we not do a dirt path there? Interesting. Okay. And I'm just going to expand this dirt path out. I don't know why, but I just like framing my farms with this little dirt path. There's something just farmy about it. So we're going to do that here and then get that going with grass and hopefully have something to show for it. I don't think we need this dump here anymore. The thing about the dump is we've got composters and it's mixing up where we put animals and stuff like that. So let's go here, stockpile, and let's go remove stockpile. And then because they're just able to get on top of the tasks, I mean, don't look at this right now, but because they are able to get on top of it, there is a part of me that's like, well, you know what I mean? Like, let's dirt path it up. Let's get some more, because like that was the big loss of this winter was hay. So let's get like 2 fields going for that in our future here, our near future. Rachel has told me that she's starving. I'm not sure why. Maybe she was very busy with a lot of things. She's going to use the bathroom here, and hopefully she's going to go get herself a meal, something to eat there. I'm not 100% sure. Wait a minute. Can she not get in? Oh, no, that's fine. She's found a meal. Okay. So the starving is not over yet. Or it is over, rather. It's not a problem. So I guess Samuel, who sleeps with everyone else not in the room with Hector and Rachel, Samuel is probably taking up a lot of resources, but it's going to pay off eventually once Samuel comes of age. A new baby chicken is born in amongst some of the worst spring weather I've seen in the past couple of years here in Clanfolk, but that's all right. A signal of hope springs forth from the loins of a chicken. Another one. No, we got so many baby chickens. Okay, good. Well, hopefully they can start eating the grass outside. To that end, yeah, I really want to plant this because I've been noticing down here in I think there's some fields around here. It's just hard to see. If you look over, why can't I see the grass? I can't see the grass for the rain right now. Anyway, it kind of shows you how much, extract hay 1 of 10. So some of the grass, we just have to wait until it's fully grown before we can actually get hay out of it. That's our big issue right now. Is hay. The other big issue I've just realized is somebody has to tell me how to undo this, but if you right-click something up here, it'll disappear from your watched. Remove bookmark. Repeat job options. Yeah, so it'll disappear from that, which is quite a bummer because I'm actually not sure. Like let's say let's try to get something. I right-clicked on the meat and it disappeared. So if I want to track like seeds, how do I bookmark it? All right, it might be a wet and nasty day, but fear not because I figured it out. You go into your inventory tab, you click up somewhere here. Okay, hang on. You got to get into the gear icon, I believe. So maybe gold ore, for example, doesn't let you go into the gear icon, but you can put it up here. Anything with a gear icon, you can just say, hey, bookmark this, please. So hides. Oh, no, wait, there we go. Okay, so you just click on it to bring it up, and then you can bookmark anything. Okay, that's great. Well, to be honest, I kind of want, maybe I want hides bookmarked. And I'd love to go back into food here and make sure raw meat is bookmarked. And I mean, I'm just trying to think like what else is important to us. Probably oat flour seems important to me, and maybe dough because I don't want dough to go to waste. I know we have 6 dough balls, and that I don't want to see those go to waste. So I'm gonna keep bread and dough and all that kind of stuff up. Now I don't know if you can like move things around. Control click, right click. No, right click will de-bookmark it, but. Repeat job options. Oh, interesting. Oh, it pulls up. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so, okay. So if you click on something, it goes to wherever one of its closest producing thing is. So this top bar is actually somewhat useful, like quite useful too. Raw eels. So, okay, the only thing is it's not going to take me to the eels that we have. All right, well, I don't think we have anything to do with those eels. I don't think you can make cooked eels or cooked meat, but you can't use it in stew or anything. So let's smoke. Oh, you can't smoke eels. Okay, so let's cook 10 of those eels. Let's get those cooked and add that to our food stocks. The fish looks like it got picked up, so that's good. Our chickens are sort of tending to themselves, which is one of the promises of spring. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go to stockpiles. I'm going to remove this stockpile here. And just start cleaning this kind of stuff up. So, like, dirt path, demolish floors. I don't know what'll happen when you demolish a dirt floor. I guess they're just going to go there and plant grass, I suppose. But as you can see, we're looking at 246 tasks right now. Don't worry, they're getting on it fast. And we'll hire another worker, why not? Starting to let go some of our haulers. Goodbye, Kradach. Put that jug down on the path and you're fired. But I wish there was a way to fire them, happily. But they have used up a lot of my coins while I haven't been paying attention. But it has been nice to get on top and try to stay on top of some of these tasks. In the meantime, these guys here want to sell me some hay. So hopefully I have enough money because I'm going to buy that hay. Then I'm going to sell them. I believe I could sell them like quite a lot of fertilizer. Maybe not. Maybe I got to be careful there. But I could sell them one of these. I mean, I could sell them this one for 47 doubloons, but I don't know if it's that important. I mean, we might as well just, keep an eye on him and slaughter him before he becomes an adult. I don't really want to sell too much anything else. I'll sell some of that bark. And, yeah, we'll sell some of this. This was, I mean, again, thank you for your comments, you who are watching, because this has been a great way to make some quick cash, right? Is just to have bricks and mortar that you can sell. So let's see this person off here. They're from, hang on, they're from the home, what, the home clan? What's that? Clan home. Is that a thing? No, I think... Oh, it is the home clan. Okay, well, that's hopefully going to help us with them. Mackenzie, meanwhile, we're up to 85. Let's see where you're from. You're from the McDougals. So the McDougals, how are we doing with you? Oh, we got to get a good relationship going with you. So what do you got to sell? Well, we'll buy your iron ore, and no relationship with you. Go away. In a pinch, planting and cutting reeds will do a pretty good job for you, because if you clear that, you're getting 125 hay for every sheaf of reeds that you clear out. So we've definitely planted a lot more around the edge here. So hopefully that leads to some more reeds for us. We need oat flour. Do we have any? I guess we got to put in oat flour. Let's make sure we at least have a supply of 200 oat flour at all times. So we're going to put auto supply on that. We've got an auto supply for bread and an auto supply for dough going on, which is why we need oat flour. So make sure that chain is connected up there. We do have 5 loaves of bread here and 5 cooked fish that need to be hauled. So I think we can make 5 stews, because we still have that raw meat. So let's order up some more stews and keep our beautiful food stocks nice and healthy. Knowing that they can get clean and then get dry and stay cozy inside of a house makes me feel so good, because I don't know about you or if you found this when you're playing the game, but it rains for decades sometimes. This has been the rainiest spring ever. I think it's rained for a few days straight. So can't wait for that to pass. And then I think the next thing we got to do is, I've added way too many, obviously, tasks, because I wanted to get this soil tilled, but hey, at least I queued it up. We'll see if it gets done. Needed oats sheaf for our grain supply, so we need to get some oats sheafs here. So I guess we do need to come down here. Okay, okay, if we mine this, or cut this grass, I guess. Hey, 31, oats sheaf. As soon as you need oats sheafs, it's now the oats sheafs aren't happening. Oh, for heaven's sake. Okay, where's a good oats sheaf? Okay, well, at least we can get some hay going. So let's get a little bit of hay here. Just a bit, though. And then, let's continue to look for, where can we find some oats sheaves? Because I'm currently at a loss. Flax sheaves are good, but I'm looking for oats. So it's kind of hard in the night. I'm going to have to wait till the day. But, yeah, I need to get more oats going on. Oh, let's gather some berries. Why not? Give them something to eat. Oats sheaf, oats sheaf. I got to keep looking around, and we'll see if we can find somewhere to yield some oats sheaves for us so we can finish planting our oats. What did I tell you? Another day straight of rain. My goodness, this spring is horrible. But they are slowly getting on top of their grueling tasks, and I'll be able to plant a lot of those hay seeds that I have. That's hopefully going to help us in the future here. We've now finally planted the rest of our, I'm not going to harvest that, our oats here. Extract oats sheaf 1 of 15. Nope, we're going to let that growth hit 100%, and we're going to let them harvest that and get some oat grain stacked away for the eventual winter, which is, many months away, but we don't... there's never a better time to worry about it than right now, than the spring, Let's go crops. Let's get some grass being planted right now, just so that we, they know what I'm about to put here. And then the real thing we got to start planning is the tannery. I think the tannery should be a nice wooden building, which will be very expensive. Actually, you know what, though? Let's take a look at our objects, because I think also... We're going to hide one, I don't know that there's any fire, but we might want a fireplace. So I've got an idea, okay? We're going to go wood, but with a tile floor, like a stone or a brick floor or something. So we're going to go walls. Let's go log walls, because I just think it's going to look nice. And we're going to get let's pause the game, in fact. Oh, very quiet. Nice. I like that. Okay, there we go. Let's go door here, here, and then have it kind of come out and down, and then out maybe a bit like that. Maybe this is too big, though. This seems like very large. So let's do away with that by doing this here. X that out. There we are. X that out. There we go. Yeah, let's just make it a little thinner with an entrance, but what we'll do is we'll put a little entrance. Actually, we could just do that. There we go. That looks nice. Okay, and we'll do the same thing over here. So this will be the exit to our tannery, like so. And I just want to see if that's big enough. That's actually quite a small space for a tannery, but I also want the buildings to seem a little more, you know, I don't know, just a little more... Although, where am I going to put the fireplace? Yeah, okay, all right, okay, I'm right. I'm right, other me. Do you ever find that you're debating with yourself only when you play these games? I could be debating with you if I was streaming, but we're not streaming right now. Although I have been really enjoying the streams of late. If you haven't seen those streams, get about them. They are a lot of fun. So if we do this, though, can we broaden this shape out a little bit and make it look something like that? Yeah, I think that looks a little nicer. So let's hold the B key down and get that, and then X and X. There we go. So that's going to be our tannery. That seems kind of like a large building, though, to be honest. Let's see if we can shrink it in a little bit. So it's just a little more... Oh, for heaven's sake. Don't be careful with the click and the X. Click X, because I double clicked. Because if you miss an X, then the next click is a double click. Anyway, I don't know why I'm telling you guys that. I'm pretty sure you're good at it, just not me. Okay, so this is where we want our entrance. We're going to do this again. There we go. Overall, I felt it was better to do away with the symmetry a little bit, and we'll take a look at what we can do with this here. So what I want to do is get a stone fireplace in right here. Okay, all right. If I go one more out, and then we'll be done. If I go one more out, then we can get the fireplace in sort of a symmetrical spot. Then the symmetry up top is the only thing we're kind of sacrificing. So let's go down here. Wait, hang on. Before we do this, let's make sure I'm not just backing up too, you know, and not doing it right. Stone fireplace right in the middle. There we go. Okay, yeah. I think we'll put a stone fireplace there, because then our blocker can be kind of this path, which is the path of the door. So I think that makes the most sense to me. Then over here, same thing, up and over and over. There we go. So we'll get some doors there, and those should be some nice wood doors. Let's not go crazy. We'll get a couple of windows here, probably a nice wood window there and there, and probably, yeah, why not put some in the corners there. Okay, there we go. Now, our tannery should have... It's going to be where we make our clothes, too. So I think I want to move this bad boy over to here. So where would this bench go? Probably up against that, maybe? Up against this wall? Oh, it doesn't quite tuck. Like, you'd think it would tuck right there, but maybe I'm just like... I might have to move things once we get it all, you know, organized. Well, I'll put this tailor bench there. We're going to go objects... Already it looks like it's too small, isn't it? Hide scraper right over here in the corner, like so. So we got our hide scraper and that over there. This thing, yeah, because I feel like it's going to throw sparks forward and that's going to catch all these things. And I definitely want the hide thing and the butcher block in here as well. Oh, maybe it's got to be longer. Maybe the tannery... Man, these buildings actually get very... you know, they require a lot more space than you think. You know what I mean? Okay, let's be very careful. I'm going to just do it one at a time until I see the thing disappear, because I do not want to erase all the walls again and have to restart. Okay, so bring that forward a bit here. Then down. Is that enough? Cancel that. Cancel that job. Let's move this. I'd like to move this out of the kitchen. I know it makes sense to put it in the kitchen, but now I'm even second guessing that. Like, does it make sense? You know what I mean? To put it in the kitchen? I don't think so. You'd have your butcher shop somewhere else other than your kitchen. I would think. Let's cancel that and place it a little further over if we can, like there. Have a little hearth right here. Then we've got our scraper. Objects, we've got hunting. We've got our ash wash. Ash wash? Our ash wash can go here, so our hide racks are there. Ash wash, bark wash. I don't know how many we'll need. So we'll get those ready. Ash wash and then a bark wash. Hide scraper over here. The tailor shop here. Then I guess what we need to do is hit the B key and bring it on home. like so. And then here, objects, let's go storage, textile shelf, storage for cloth, leather, and various threads. It's a 2x. Oh, it's a big one. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, let's put it there. And that canceled out the ash wash and the bark wash. Okay, good. That's fine. So then we need to go hunting. Let's get that bark wash in over here, I guess, and the ash wash over here, which is kind of annoying that they're so far separate. Is there anything I can do about that? I want to keep things away from here. We've got our textile storage, which I think is that the only storage we need in here. Storage, textiles, where is it? Clothing. We could get a clothing wardrobe in here. Clothes are kept here, but maybe the textiles bin is going to have clothes as well. Storage for cloth, leather, and various threads. So yeah, clothing probably can't go there once it's made. Well, that's okay, because we're going to put a clothing basket there, I think. Or somewhere. For clothing in the end. Oh, let's put it right here. So once the tailor shop, maybe the tailor shop will actually dump it into the clothing area, maybe. I don't know. The stone fireplace, I'm pretty sure we're good there. Let's go buildings, floors. Cobblestone floor, so we're going to have like a hearth in front of it. That should be good. Then everything else can be a nice... let's just go for a wood floor, not fancy wood. All right. Got all that wood floored in there. There we go. Then we're going to go over here and grab our cobblestone floor. We're just going to grab our cobblestone floor tool here. And then bring that over. Unfortunately, I didn't quite make that line up nicely with the... I'd like to have, like, see how there's grass on either side of that? That's kind of what I want to see. But that's all right for now. And then this cobblestone. Let's get some cobblestone floor coming out here. Like so. There we are. That's feeling real good there. So then I think this, of course, needs a nice wood roof. Out in front like so. We won't have too much overhang because all the storage, I believe, can be in there. Now, if we've done this right, what we have is a pretty decent... There we are. Let's copy that over to here, and let's get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. And get rid of that one. And grab... Ooh, careful. Careful. Get rid of that one. Okay, and hit the B key over here. There we go. Okay. All right, there we go. That's our tannery being set up here. I think we want the walls and the roof to be the priority. So right now, I'm just going to kind of cycle through until I hit that, and then V these kinds of these kinds of objects until the building is built. Then we can start putting this in, and then in the next episode, I believe we're going to get to some nice leather work, and unfortunately, maybe have to say goodbye to Bessie the cow, so that we can practice making leather. I mean, she's almost a senior. She's never found anybody else, you know. It's sad, but that's life. So at some point, she's going to just have to move on. The rains continue to pelt down upon my people, but we have a newly finished room here with a decent 18 degrees in there. Very nice and warm inside, so that's very good. We're not really going to warm the compost area because that'll just, we're just going to fill that up with fertilizer and compost anyway. Not a big deal. Everything else seems pretty good. Our kitchen, meanwhile, is sitting at a nice -6, and the commenters have told me that I am, in fact, wasting... I am heating things up with these. I don't think they're putting out that much temperature. It's still stuck at -6. I can always take these away and see if I can get it colder than -6 in here, but one thing they said to get sunlight during the day is to remove one of these. Now, I'm hoping this doesn't wreck things. I'm going to put a wall here. Maybe a wall, there. We'll put a triple wall here. And then we're going to put a window right here. Then I'll mine this chunk away. Okay? And then that's going to expose like a window into this space and maybe light it up during the day so the torch light isn't the only thing lighting it up. If that keeps us at a -6, fine. Then I'll add a couple more windows here and there so that we maybe don't need the torch light. Because, throughout the night, they're not necessary. Okay, one of them's gone out, and it's still -6. I don't think it's bringing up the temperature in here in any meaningful way, to be honest with you. 111 logs, but we are out of branches. I think what we need to do is make sure we have an auto supply of, 1,000 branches. There we go. So that's going to order up some branches in the morning, I think. How are we doing? We're going to get 5 more fish out of this. 11 of 66. Okay, we got to stop that. Let's stop getting raw fish out of there and let that lake replenish. We could probably start farming this lake now, actually. There's plenty to do, plenty left to do here in Clanfolk. But I certainly hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you found it to be some truly wet content because of the never-ending rains this spring. But I definitely had a lot of fun. What is in this? What's in the wet here? I can barely see in this game right now. We'll just go here where it's nice and warm. Ah, the nice crackle of the fire as some of the embers plunk off of the nearby clay jug. 338 tasks in our task list, most of which is building and farming. Plenty of work to do that I've given them to do. I apologize. I apologize to them all. Maybe we'll do... we should probably do these first. Then we'll do the floor. Hang on, how do I get to floor? How do you multi-select the floor? I don't know how to multi-select the floor. Well, I'll do this, and we will V that to get some tasks off the task list so they can focus on some other things. And I hope you guys can all go focus on some other things now. I hope you really enjoyed this, and we will see you in the next episode of beautiful Clanfolk. Can I get really... Oh, yeah, I love having the roofs on, but be nice and close to it. Oh. Look at people just walking around, getting on with their day, sludging around in the wet cobblestone paths, taking Samuel to go see the new home. Maybe they want to buy this one. It has a nicer roof. See you in the next one.